Good day. And there are moments in royal life that make even the most composed, most polished, most professionally trained queen look completely caught off guard. And this is one of them. Because just days after Queen Mary of Denmark announced the devastating loss of her father, she stepped out publicly in a dark navy suit, grieving, brave, determined to fulfill her duties, and her mother-in-law, Queen Margaret, chose that exact moment to correct her. In public, on camera, in front of everyone. If royal moments that make you physically wince are exactly why you are here, subscribe right now and tap that notification bell. Danish Palace Kids never looks away from the uncomfortable moments. That is kind of our whole thing. Here is what happened. Mary's father, Professor John Donaldson, passed away in Hobart, Tasmania, aged 84 in April 2026. Mary released a deeply personal and heartbreaking tribute, writing that her heart was heavy and her thoughts were gray, that her beloved father had passed away. Devastating words from a daughter grieving across an ocean. Days later, still raw with grief, Mary appeared publicly at an official engagement, standing beside King Frederick, dressed in mourning navy, putting on the kind of brave face that only queens and mothers truly master. And then Margaret leaned over and corrected her. A lip reader captured the words, "Now is not the right time." Good day. King And there are Frederick's moments reaction? in royal history that split everything into before and after. For Denmark, that moment arrived when a Spanish magazine published photographs of then Crown Prince Frederick walking through Madrid at midnight with Mexican socialite Genoveva Casanova. No Queen Mary, no palace explanation, just photographs, and an entire kingdom holding its breath. If this is the royal drama you came here for, subscribe right now and hit that notification bell. Danish Palace Kids never buries the headline. Here is what happened. Spanish publication Lecturas published images of Frederick and Casanova strolling through El Retiro Park, visiting a Picasso exhibit, and dining out together while watching flamenco. The photos spread internationally within hours. The palace responded with 4 words that answered absolutely nothing. They do not comment on rumors. And Mary? She showed up publicly wearing a necklace bearing the initial F, a statement without a single spoken word. Iconic. Then Casanova sued Lecturas for millions, claiming reputational damage. The court ruled the photographs were of public interest and protected by freedom of expression. She received just over $300,000, a fraction of what she wanted. And that ruling reignited every conversation Denmark had spent months trying to bury. Palace insiders said Mary was deeply upset, not about the payout, but because the world started talking about that midnight Madrid stroll all over again. But here is the remarkable part. The Danish monarchy survived it entirely. Frederick and Mary stood together publicly throughout, and according to insiders, the weight of the crown itself forced them to work through it. A photograph almost destroyed everything. Duty rebuilt it. Thank you so much for watching Danish Palace Kids. You are absolutely everything.